Just to start off, for people who didn't have the chance to see the amazing showcase from Xbox first day of E3 for the big presentation, what can you give us of the highlights of what they need to know, why they have to pick up Xbox One coming up this holiday season?
Xbox One is the best place for gamers.
Plainly, yeah.
We're delivering games that can't be done anywhere else. We've given developers a palette that will allow them to create things that they can't create anywhere else other than Xbox One. It is all about games. Gaming's been in our DNA for a long time, since we started. Yesterday, we showed 17 exclusives.
Wow.
17 exclusives, 10 brand new IPs, so new franchises for gamers to fall in love with. We also talked about some advancements that we're making to Xbox Live, an already popular service, 48 million members around the world, where we're bringing smart matchmaking, game DVRs. You can capture those moments and share them through Upload Studio. So it's a really exciting time to be a gamer.
For Xbox Live in particular, what are, you mentioned a little bit there, some of the great advancements that are coming for the Xbox One that changes it just from Xbox 360? How is this really different in terms of that live play and connectivity?
So I think we're doing things that make multiplayer better. So smart matchmaking, where reputation starts to matter, and we're giving developers the opportunity to match people on language, region, reputation, so that you can get better matches. But we're also making it more social in terms of being able to share those moments where you're a hero or where you've epically failed easily with your friends through your social networks. And beyond that, because Xbox One is connected to the cloud, through Xbox Live, I can play my games anywhere. I go to a friend's house, my games are there. So my games can sort of follow me through the cloud. And that's a really exciting it's a really exciting piece that we're really proud of.
In terms of that special connectivity that you can now get with the Xbox One, how exactly does the process work? What can you say in terms of sharing those epic or terrible moments that you're playing? What would it be like? You're playing the game, you're playing something like COD, and a moment like that happens. From that instance, how do you share it? Where does it go? And just go through that process.
Yeah, so the concept is like a digital video recorder, right? So the concept is I can pause, rewind, I can capture that clip, then I can take it into Upload Studio, I can put my voice over it, I can slow down parts so I can really enjoy that moment and make sure that my friends do as well. So that's the basic concept. We're really early into this, though. We've been talking about games now for about a day and a half, and there's a lot more to come.
All right, there you go. And in terms of games, you mentioned the big number, 17, 10 new ones. Let's start with perhaps the one you individually are most excited about, kind of the one you can talk about perhaps the most as well, because the one I'm perhaps most excited about is, I guarantee, the one you can't talk that much about.
Interesting.
So,
I would guess it's Halo.
He got it right, folks. He got it right. Yeah. So what's the one? Bridge the gap there, I guess.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
Halo is one of the things that for me absolutely stands out. The reveal of Master Chief. That was an incredible piece that we were able to put on Monday. Rise, Son of Rome is something that I'm looking forward to. It is a deeply immersive game. It is what Xbox One is all about. It is worlds bigger than we have ever seen. There's some really incredible SmartGlass integration, and so the smartphone or tablet that you already have will make your gaming experience better. And so that's one that I'm really, really looking forward to. Forza 5 is another one. I'm a casual racing fan, but the concept of a drivatar and the fact that I'm no longer racing against AI, I'm racing against my friends. And if my friend, drives dirty, or drives clean, or drives aggressive, or drives passive, whatever it is, it's more real, right? The game is alive now. It's actually my friends that I'm driving against.
You talked about Rise and SmartGlass connectivity. For those who perhaps, again, didn't get to see Rise and see what it's all about, can you give us a little bit of a brief overview? Probably get a chance to check it out, but just from you, what the game's about, and maybe an instance where you use that SmartGlass. It sounds really intriguing.
Yeah. Rise is a massive, immersive game that is set in Rome and showing the intensity of conflict, the intensity of Roman warfare, and what it's like to be a Roman soldier. The SmartGlass integration that we got to see on stage, and again, we'll learn so much more about this as we go, is simply being able to do something like drop an airstrike, get some support, because your SmartGlass device, be it your tablet or your phone, has companion content. So it has the map of where I am in that game, and it allows me to do some things on the device that I likely already have with me anyway, right? We know that Canadians play games, watch TV, watch movies, do whatever they do in the living room with a device. They just do on average. And so if that device is there, SmartGlass allows us to take advantage of it like nobody else is.
It's kind of, when you think of SmartGlass, it reminds me a bit of the introduction of a new controller layout. For a lot of people, it's terrifying because they need to play a game in a different sort of way. What is Xbox doing to make sure that it does seem seamless enough and easy enough that people who are a little concerned of grabbing their tablets or their smartphones to interact with a game, what are you doing to make it so it's just as easy as when I grab my phone to check on my messages? What's happening?
Well, through Xbox One and Wi-Fi Direct, this is something that Xbox One will just be able to communicate with your devices. So it's pretty simple, right? So it's simple, it's complete, it's a really great experience. Broader speaking, when you start to layer in everything that comes with Xbox One, you've got a console that is connected to the cloud that is delivering incredible games, incredible entertainment, live TV. Every Xbox One will come with Kinect. This is where people can choose how to interact with their entertainment now, right? If you want to use your voice, use your voice. If you want to use gesture, gesture. Controller, we have the best controller in the industry, right? Where we've made 40 improvements to an already award-winning controller. So if you haven't got your hands on that, they're all over the booth. It's incredible, right? So not only do we have incredible games, we've got the best way to interact with games on Xbox One.
We didn't go through them all, but could you give us perhaps a list, if you do have it in your head, of the some highlights? There you go. Yeah, some highlights of the great games that we now know will be coming to the Xbox One.
Well, we started with Metal Gear. Metal Gear Solid 5. We ended with Titanfall, which it looks incredible. It's going to be great. Forza 5 was a highlight for me. Rise, which we've talked about, obviously a highlight. Project Spark, way out in left field, right? A creative game that allows you to build experiences and games and things that look like games but might not be. Like, it's all up to you, but this palette for you to go and create things, that's just awesome. So I think that's what struck me from the briefing on Monday was the breadth. I mean, we've got 17 exclusives, 10 of them are brand new, and the range of them is from, Roman warfare to a really creative game like Spark.
For those who are big fans of this ever-growing indie movement, of these great, really cool and innovative and so a lot of times very much smaller, but very, very different games, what does the Xbox One do to facilitate a lot of indie developers, to give them the chance to make these sort of great games, of what you can tell us now?
Yeah. So what I can tell you now is we pioneered this space with Xbox Live Arcade and Xbox Indie Games on Xbox 360. We firmly believe that games are games, right? And we want to deliver to developers a platform that they can develop on and share the games they make with as many people as possible, regardless of the size of their development team, the size of their development budget. It doesn't matter. What I would say is, again, we're right at the beginning of this, right? There's so much more for us to share. But yeah, you got to understand that is in our DNA. We think that creators are really important, arguably the most important part of this, right? And we're not going to limit that.
Again, thank you so much for taking the time.
Thank you.
Do appreciate it. It's got to be the final question of what exactly, because it is the console wars coming up this holiday season. Without question, people need to decide where their money is going. First off, how much, we didn't even talk about that, but how much of the different packages that Xbox One is offering, and when will they be available?
So we are talking about Xbox One at $499, available this November. It is the best value in entertainment. If you think about what you get a console that's connected to the cloud. They all come with Kinect. It's these incredible games that come alive that you actually can't play anywhere else. Developers have told us, you are giving me a palette that allows me to create things that I can't do elsewhere. And so we think that that all rolls into, again, the best value in entertainment. It is incredible, and it's coming this November.
Thank you very much. I'm Andy Borkowski here for VGS on Talk Radio AM 640. We're here in the Xbox One booth. Everything is green. Keep listening for later this week. We're going to cover a lot more Xbox titles. Thanks again. Can I have your name one more time, sir?
It's Craig Flannagan from Xbox Canada.
There you go. Andy Borkowski, Talk Radio AM 640.
Don't you